A man is under arrest in Utah in connection to a Hawaii cold case from nearly 5 decades ago. Police arrested 66-year-old Gideon Castro at a Salt Lake nursing home today. He's accused of murdering his former classmate, 16-year-old Don Momahara, back in March 1977.
In 1977, a shocking crime shook the community of Honolulu, Hawaii. The brutal murder of 16-year-old Don Momahara, a high school student, remained unsolved for decades, leaving her family and friends searching for answers. However, in 2024, a breakthrough in forensic science led to the arrest of Gideon Castro, a former classmate of the victim.
Don Momahara was found dead at McKinley High School after being sexually assaulted and strangled. The case had gone cold until 2019, when new forensic testing was completed on the evidence.
This case highlights the power of modern DNA analysis and the persistence of law enforcement in solving cold cases. The victim, Don Momahara. Don Momahara was a bright and well-liked student at McKinley High School. She was known for her kindness, academic dedication, and strong friendships. She excelled in her studies, participated in school clubs, and had aspirations of pursuing higher education. Her sudden and violent death was a devastating loss not only to her family, but to the entire community. On the evening of a specific date, she left home to meet her friends at a shopping center, but never returned. Her parents, worried when she didn't come back at her usual time, called her friends and soon alerted the police. The search for Dawn was immediate, with volunteers and law enforcement scouring the neighborhood. Tragically, their worst fears were confirmed when her body was discovered on the school campus. The crime scene and initial investigation. Momahara's body was found in a secluded area of the school grounds, partially hidden behind shrubs near a storage facility. The gruesome discovery sent shockwaves through the local community. The autopsy revealed that she had been sexually assaulted and strangled. Investigators collected crucial evidence, including biological samples, hair, fibers, and fingerprints from the scene. However, forensic technology in the late 1970s was limited compared to today. The collected DNA samples could not be analyzed in a way that could definitively link a suspect to the crime. Several potential suspects were questioned, including classmates and individuals with known criminal records. Investigators focused on those who were known to be in the vicinity that night, but no arrests were made. Eyewitness accounts describe a man near the crime scene and a distinctive maroon and white Pontiac Lemons parked in an unusual location. Some students claimed to have seen a struggle near the area where Dawn was found, but in the absence of solid evidence, the case eventually went cold. The breakthrough: advances in forensic science. For decades, Don Momahara's case remained unsolved. Her family and the local community held vigils in her honor, but without leads, justice seemed elusive. In 2019, the Honolulu Police Department decided to reopen the case as part of an initiative to apply modern forensic techniques to cold cases. Thanks to advances in DNA analysis, forensic scientists could now extract detailed genetic profiles from old evidence. The biological samples collected from the crime scene were re-examined using sophisticated techniques such as forensic genetic genealogy, which compares DNA to databases containing samples from public ancestry records and criminal databases. The results were groundbreaking. A genetic profile extracted from the evidence matched that of Gideon Castro, a former classmate of Momahara's who had been questioned decades earlier but never formally charged. Investigators then tracked down Castro's whereabouts, leading them to a nursing home in Utah. The arrest of Gideon Castro. At the time of his arrest in 2024, Gideon Castro, of 66, was living in a long-term care facility in Utah, suffering from multiple health conditions. Investigators obtained a fresh DNA sample from him and confirmed a match with the preserved evidence from the crime scene. Following his arrest, Castro did not resist extradition and agreed to be transported to Hawaii to face second-degree murder charges. His arrest was met with a mix of shock and relief, particularly from those who had known both him and the victim during their school days. Legal proceedings and public reaction. Castro's arrest reignited public interest in the case. Many people who had been teenagers at McKinley High School in 1977 shared their memories, recalling the fear and sadness that had gripped the community at the time. Dawn's family, who had waited nearly 5 decades for justice, expressed gratitude to law enforcement, but also sadness that it had taken so long to bring her alleged killer to court. Legal experts believe that the case will rely heavily on forensic evidence, as decades-old witness testimonies may be difficult to verify. Prosecutors argue that the DNA evidence provides irrefutable proof of Castro's involvement, while the defense may attempt to challenge the integrity of the samples due to their age. The trial is expected to be closely watched as it will serve as a test case for how well forensic genetic genealogy and other advanced DNA techniques hold up in court. If Castro is convicted, it could set a precedent for solving other cold cases using similar methods. The importance of solving cold cases. Cold cases like Momohara's highlight the significance of forensic advancements and law enforcement's dedication to justice. Many unsolved crimes from past decades are now being re-examined using DNA databases and forensic genealogy, leading to long-awaited justice for victims and their families. The field of forensic science has evolved dramatically since the 1970s. Back then, evidence was often limited to eyewitness testimony, fingerprints, and rudimentary chemical analysis. Today, DNA profiling can link suspects to crimes with near certainty, even from tiny traces of biological material. Additionally, forensic genealogy has played a crucial role in solving cases that were previously considered unsolvable. By using publicly available DNA databases, investigators have identified suspects in cases that had remained dormant for decades. The use of this technique in the Momohara case serves as a powerful example of how science can bring justice even when it seems out of reach. The arrest of Gideon Castro in 2024 serves as a testament to the relentless pursuit of justice. While no verdict has been reached yet, the case underscores the impact of scientific progress in criminal investigations. Don Momohara's family, after 47 years of uncertainty, may finally find closure as the truth comes to light. This case also offers hope to families still awaiting answers in unresolved crimes, proving that justice, though delayed, is never forgotten. It serves as a reminder that even when the years pass and memories fade, advancements in science and the dedication of law enforcement can ensure that no victim is truly forgotten. As the trial unfolds, legal and forensic experts alike will be watching closely to see how this case sets the stage for the future of cold case investigations. The message is clear. Technology and persistence can bring long overdue justice, no matter how much time has passed. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.